Rather quickly, sir.
Before we
Okay.
get too far away from him, I'd like to use my divine senses to see if I locate any celestial fiend or undead within 60 feet of me.
You do not sense any.
Okay.
Dang it, no angels. I was
No,
hoping
no.
we could find one.
You sense
All right,
nothing.
so yeah, let's go ahead and let's start heading towards the keep with these guys. And I'm still, normally, me, Zibit's always kind of positive and he's quick to warm up to people, but I don't know. I mean, these guys are all alone on an island and everybody else has disappeared. I'm gonna be a little bit wary of them
Oh, I
for a spell.
Yeah,
don't blame you.
agreed. Agreed.
I don't
act
blame
like,
you.
So I guess we're heading towards the manor,
Mhm.
and so is this manor like I mean, is it large or small, or can you give me a good idea of what it looks like? Is it like beautiful and ornate because it was once a temple, or is it like
It's
like
seen
a
better
wear down.
times. Yeah, it's seen better times for sure. But I mean, it's still the grounds are beautiful. I mean, whoever's taking care of the grounds, if it's been Darvag or his evil doppelganger twin, somebody's taken good care of the island. And as you get closer up to the keep, you can tell all of the windows are clean. Everything is nice and neat and tidy. And you can have conversation with them if you'd like.
I'm thinking of what I could say. Anybody else want to jump in? Okay, so I guess I
Guess
guess
not.
not.
All right, so you guys get to the keep.
I was waiting for
Just-
them.
Just
I
stay.
do have a question though.
Sure.
I want to know when was last time they were here and had they talked to the guards?
Like I told you, it's
It's
been
like
about
3
3
days.
days.
Yeah, we'd already
Yeah,
said that.
Yeah.
have they talked to them?
Sergeant Grimm was here. He had his 6 guards with him. They had just changed several days before. Although the last month and a half, Grimm has been. Usually they switch out sergeants also. But Sergeant Grimm, he's pretty much been the standing sergeant for the last, I would say, he looks over towards his wife. What do you think? Probably the last couple months? And she nods.
Yes, dear.
And usually they would even every 3-4 days they would rotate the guards out. You get a new sergeant, but then you wouldn't see that same group for several months. The guards are still rotating, but Grimm he's been here
Same
solidly
sergeant.
for the last couple months.
So, did they tell them anything what they're doing, or what they've been up to on this island?
They're here to protect it, and that's in case any kind of someone wants to infiltrate the island, maybe the pirates from the Moon Sea. If they try to take the southern end, that's why the guards are here. We've never had a problem like that with that, but that's why they're here anyway, and that's why they rotate them out. This is sort of like the most dreadful job. I've talked to several of the guards before, and they don't like coming out here.
So
Because
did
they have
Grimm's,
to, they have to go on the water, and it's just an inconvenience for them.
Hmm.
so did Sergeant Grimm's attitude change over the last couple of days? Is he acting like the same person, or did he act a little differently than he normally acts?
No, he acts the same. He's usually he's pretty tight with Eigen, with Eigen Sokol. Sokol's he's
Mm-hmm.
the lead family member that's watching the keep, and him and Eigen would always be walking around the grounds and talking about things, and even though Eigen would sometimes disappear for long stretches, Sergeant Grimm was still here, so there was at least someone with some authority and power still here at at all times.
And so you
Sometimes
haven't seen Eigen in a while either, have you?
for 3 days. In fact, it's been 4 days since I've seen Eigen. Eigen was really excited. He was really excited about something, bursting with energy. But he did say that he was frustrated because Grim was not here, and there was something that he needed to talk to him about. But Grim was on the island with Karst picking up the new soldiers for, their time here out on the island.
Maybe what's closer to us, the checking out the barracks where the soldiers are, or looking at the lighthouse? Maybe if it's closer to look at the barracks, maybe it's smarter for us to just go take a look at those guys to make sure things are
Well,
up
the
and up and
barracks
up.
is in the lighthouse, and here, let me draw on the map for you guys where I'm putting the lighthouse. So.
When I turn to the group and I'm like, something kind of smells fishy.
Oh my God, black hole! What did you yell last time?
Portal.
Yeah, basically, the lighthouse is about out here.
Okay, so
and then there's two towers, one here, one here, basically on the front corners of the castle, basically.
and where are we to the area? Are we still on the shore, or are we walking towards the
Yeah,
south?
you guys are probably about let's see, you guys are probably about right here by now. You guys are walking pretty. You're not rushing or anything. You're just kind of talking with one another.
Well, yeah, let's definitely get our gear undry, or dry, and then see what we can do from there first.
So out of curiosity, I don't want to break the thing, but what kind of weather is it? Is it like cold? I mean, it's the way that you explained it before. I felt like it was like windy and cold.
Yeah,
so.
it's died down a little bit since then. The wind's still gusting, but the weather has cleared up. Basically, the rain has pretty much stopped. You'll feel a drizzle once in a while, and it's still overcast out, but for the most part, the downpour is pretty much over.
But it's what's the temperature like? I mean, I want to know if it's like, if I should be like worried about being hypothermic since I'm cold and wet and it might be really cold out, or if we're okay.
No, you're fine. No, I would have told you that when you were in the water. So no, you're good.
Okay, so so we're heading towards the manor, and those two towers are there. I want to go ahead and I'll ping the tower on the right, and when we get close to the towers within range, I want to kind of look at that and see, maybe we can get ambushed. I mean, I'm looking to make sure that we're not going to get walked right into an archer ambush or something.
No, well, no, there's no ambush as you guys are walking up, but the caretaker Darvag does say that there was something during the night that we did hear, and he goes, "Oh yeah, that's right, that's right." He says before the beacon was off, they did hear something of a wailing sound or a scream,
Shriek.
Yeah, that night, and then the beacon went out.
I'm looking from when we first got on. Is there any tracks, any foot tracks or anything like that?
Not that you noticed, no. You can give me a perception.
Oh, just
check.
butt tracks.
But yeah, there was really, when you were down on the beach, we'll say that you were looking around. Now there's no other tracks, leading down the beach now.
Okay.
And then Darbag goes on to telling, ever since the evening of when the lighthouse went out, there's been all kinds of weird things that's been happening. Things falling down in the manor, falling down off of the shove. We never had this problem before. All kinds of, strange knocking sounds and, just things falling and breaking. And, I thought it was our son at first, but one night this was going on and he was in his bed sleeping and it continued to happen. So, I know it wasn't roaring. But it seems like it's just getting worse and worse. Every day there's just more of these, strange things happening.
And have you seen anything? Have you seen spirits or ghosts or zombies or ghouls?
Ghosts? ghosts. I don't believe in ghosts. I do not believe in that. No.
So what do you believe these things are making these noises?
I
So,
have no.
Do you
Rayne,
think it's the blackguards, maybe?
Rayne, you need to
Maybe,
thaumaturgy
but I
some
would have
ghosts.
seen the black. I would have imagined I would have seen the blackguards. I haven't seen the blackguards in 3 days, and I haven't seen Eigen in 4. I mean, usually they're here for my wife cooks for them, and they usually eat dinner. Everybody eats dinner, and they haven't been here.
Wow. Okay. So this guy doesn't believe in ghosts, but I sure do. So I'm gonna get ready for ghost attack.
All right,
Roll initiative.
let's
Rayne, I think you need to thaumaturgy the crap out of this guy.
let's take a quick break.
Skype when we use TeamSpeak.
It does
logs
it
on
probably when
automatically.
he turns your computer on.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Awesome.
Sorry about that. You need to turn that crap off. I would.
What, Skype?
Hmm.
I'll get like messages and stuff like that through on there from friends and stuff.
Friends.
If you want me to, yeah, I could.
So what you guys are getting close. You guys start to walk inside the inner wall of the keep of Sokol Keep. You
Can
see
I
that
ask-
the 2 towers on the east and the west wall, the ones that are in the front, and more southwest and northeast, and then you can see even over the castle, you can still see the top part of the lighthouse sticking up over the wall and everything. It's actually pretty large. Yeah, what's up, Usi?
I was gonna ask them, have they attempted to fix the light themselves yet?
He does not know how to. He is not a one with tools. I'm just a simple groundskeeper.
And he hasn't even attempted.
No, he hasn't attempted, no.
By the way, the grounds look great. You've done a great job.
Thank you. I take a lot of pride in my work. I think that's why the Sokols have kept me around for so long.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, good job. Just
Plus,
FYI.
my wife does a great job in the keep.
So, what do you use for?
You all right there, Sokol?
Hey, who's breathing heavily into the?
Whoa, hey now.
That's Usiborg.
I was
What's
trying to
your-
poke him before he noticed.
Cyborg, what are you doing over there,
I'm
Cyborg?
trying to fix all this stuff, sorry guys.
He's like
He
holding
really
down the.
enjoys what's
He's like
going
holding
on
down
right
the. He's holding down the chat button and he's breathing. You don't even want to know what terrible thing was going through my imagination.
Oh my god.
I love D&D.
Can you guys hear me?
Oh
Yeah.
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 Yeah, it's I guess my settings switch every single time. I'm just like looking. Alright, whatever.
And plus, don't swallow your microphone.
How did it taste?
Yeah, I put it in my mouth as I talk and stuff. Yeah, it tastes good. Tastes good.
I don't remember what we were talking about, but I'm sure it wasn't important.
You were. I think
I'm
you were.
sorry, Cyborg.
You were talking. Well, I think you were talking about going on one of the. You were talking. Well, you commented on the grounds look great, and then he thanked you and so forth, and then that's when,
Oh, yes, I
that's
remember
when
now.
Cyborg started like just raping
Yeah.
the breathing. It was ridiculous.
I was going to try to, in a real sneaky way, ask him, what do you feed your plants? What fertilizer do you use? Just to see if it's dead bodies.
It's whatever we bring over from the town. And in fact, we hardly ever have to do that because the land is so rich here. Everything grows so nice.
So you like grow your own food here and stuff?
Where
They
are the
don't grow
bananas?
food, but I'm talking about the greens themselves. The grass is nice and beautiful. This is the Moon Sea's fresh water anyway, so everything grows on this Thorn Island pretty nicely. All of the flowers are beautiful. The grass is nice.
So how often do you get food shipments?
Well,
I mean, there's
usually
you have a whole.
every week or so. Whenever they switch guards, we usually every 3 days to a week, we usually get some supplies. Whatever Eigen orders, when the guards go back over, the new guards bring out whatever Eigen wants. So, and we just let
Interesting.
Eigen know what whatever my wife needs or whatever I need, and it's usually brought right back over.
Now, where do you usually meet Eigen at?
Where's Eigen at?
No,
No,
do
where do you
meet him at?
usually? Yeah.
He lives here. There's no meeting him anywhere. He lives here in a castle.
Do you know where he's at exactly right now?
I have no clue. I haven't seen him for 4 days. And I haven't seen the guards and Sergeant Grimm for 3 days.
So
Yeah,
you
guys, I think we better take a look at the castle before we go
Okay.
up
So
to
are
the
you here with the
lighthouse.
Blackguard, or are you here with the Blackguard, or are you here to fix the tower?
We're
We,
here to
uh,
fix the tower.
We're here to fix the lighthouse. That's
Oh, okay. Yeah, you don't look like the Blackguards. I will, if you guys are going to need some time, I will have my wife Chandra. She will fix you up some quarters here in the castle. I'm going to put you guys on a new map also. 1 second.
Yeah, I think we're going to need a little bit of time so we can dry out our gear and just take inventory and make sure everything's good. But yeah, quarters would be nice.
So yeah, you guys are here. You can see that here's the 2 towers, one on the western side of you, one on the eastern side of you. The wife Chandra, she goes inside. She walks inside.
nice map.
Oh, thanks.
He just likes it because it looks like boobs.
And yeah,
You
what was
just
It's a
that?
map
read the
of
whole
Madonna.
Yeah, it was that movie Machete where what's her name had the machine
That's
gun
right.
bra on.
That's right.
That's a lot of cleavage space there.
Machete. All right.